Remember that without the shot, you couldn't get on an airplane or travel your own country. You couldn't go to a restaurant, you couldn't go to a movie theater, you couldn't go to a gym, and you couldn't even go to your university.
From Wallaceburg, where the rivers flow, a trucker rolled through ice and snow. A mother's heart, a grandma's pride, with miles of highway as her guide. She worked the road from town to town.
No matter which side you were on, the way people were treated was unacceptable.
We now know for certain what most of us have known for years now. Thanks to reporting from Black Ops reporter who uncovered this insane story through an access to information request. Remember that without the shot, you couldn't get on an airplane or travel your own country. You couldn't go to a restaurant, you couldn't go to a movie theater, you couldn't go to a gym, and you couldn't even go to your university classes. And while the government was instituting these tyrannical and authoritarian mandates, they sought the need to bend the facts and downplay any vaccine injuries. Just let that sink in, and let's get into it. Unless you follow independent media in Canada, it's likely that you missed this bombshell story from Blacklock's reporter, because only one legacy media outlet felt the need to report on it, that being the Toronto Sun. But take a look at this now uncovered memo from the Privy Council office. The memo is titled, Testing Behaviorally Informed Messaging in Response to Severe Adverse Events Following Immunization. That's right, so the federal government felt that they needed to test behaviorally informed messaging so as not to tell the public what's really going on, but actually bend the facts so that people don't get concerned about the vaccines.
I want my Jan 6 insurrection for Canada!
Winning communication strategies look like? Well, take a look.
The science is clear. These vaccines are safe and effective.
Every vaccine that's in use right now has been approved by Health Canada as safe and effective.
Mr. Speaker, the science is clear. Vaccines are safe and effective.
As science is clear on this matter, vaccines are safe and effective in reducing the spread of COVID-19.
So many important reasons to get the COVID-19 vaccine. For me, protecting my parents is my why.
And I have been vaccinated because that's one of the ways I can protect my family.
Was the Pfizer COVID vaccine tested on stopping the transmission of the virus before it entered the market?
Regarding the question around, did we know about stopping immunization before it entered the market? No. We had to really move at the speed of sound.
Oh, and based on the Freedom Convoy, I think it's pretty safe for all of us to say that the government's use of employing winning communication strategies to maximize the public's confidence in the public health regime failed spectacularly. In an attempt to do their job of holding the federal government to account, opposition MPs in March from the Conservative, NDP, and Bloc side introduced a motion to get access to the contracts signed between the federal government and big pharma companies for the vaccines. The federal government worked hand in hand with big pharma to try and stop opposition MPs from getting their hands on these contracts. But when the motion passed, the Liberals weren't done. The Liberals then sought a motion to force all MPs to sign an NDA if they wanted to actually view the contract.
And because it's the timeline of events that led up to the convoy, essentially. So I'm going to pull that document up here, then we can ask a few questions, and you can guide us through an incredible story of how an angry and upset trucker who didn't want to accept the terms that were being dealt, found a way to arguably light the fire that led to all these Canadians coming together for an incredible movement that ultimately changed the course of
Justin, you should buy my book, We'll buy consequences. Also, thank the like button and subscribing.